Hello, and welcome to the SharePoint Zero to Hero workshop. My name is Tamara Bedemus, and I'll be your host for this full day workshop at TechCon. And what are we going to cover? We're going to go from zero understanding of SharePoint all the way up to having a full solution that you can use within your organization. So, how are we going to get from zero to hero? Let's take a look. First, we're going to start with a face off, finding out what's bugging you about your current SharePoint situation. Then we can find solutions throughout the workshop to help you resolve these issues. Then we'll go on to the SharePoint universe, which will be our site collection structure, key concepts, and terminology, so we'll know what we're talking about. Then we'll set up your layer, which means we're going to figure out how to set up a SharePoint site collection and use different site templates to set up a SharePoint site collection. Then we'll also dive into navigating the SharePoint metropolis, which means we are going to look at navigation, key features, and search. Then at the Hall of Justice, we'll personalize team sites with custom themes and logos. And then we're going to create our utility belts, the heavy lifters of the SharePoint environment, by creating lists and libraries. Then we're going to make sure we use the right gear. So we'll figure out how to pick between a list and a library and what's best for your situation. Then we'll be diving into the collaborative crusades, sharing and managing sharing. Because if you don't manage sharing, it can become a hot mess pretty quickly. Then we'll do the Daily Planet by looking into the news features and the event feature. Then it's off to creating pages with web part wonders. We'll create pages and explore different web parts that are available in the SharePoint environment. Now, your mileage may vary depending on what environment you're in, whether you're in commercial, GCC, GCC High, or DoD. We're going to end with shielding our citizens by managing SharePoint permissions, making sure that the right people have the right access to the right information at the right time. Then we'll circle back to our base and review what we've talked about. So, if this sounds like the workshop for you, and it is if you're just starting in SharePoint, or if you've been self taught in SharePoint, this is the workshop for you. So, join me at TechCon for SharePoint Zero to Hero. You'll return to the office a hero.